Hello everybody, welcome to 21st Century IAS Academy, Delhi's upscale meditational mentorship UPSC Confidence Covenant program. This is Goli Varsha. I'm sure you're taking the tests seriously and writing them consistently every single day. On this positive note, we shall see the test explanation for CSAT questions given on 11th of November 2023. Let us look into the first question. For what value of n the number 172n will be a perfect cube where 172n is a 4-digit number? Now here you have to observe and use common sense because the units digit for a cube can be 0, can be 1, can be 6 and it can be 8. Alright. So, you can eliminate A and B. Now you are left out with C and D. Now substitute the values 6 and 8 in this and check which is a perfect cube. Okay. 1726. No. See, 1728 is a perfect cube for what? It's 12 cube. Please be thorough with cubes till 30. Squares and cubes. Okay. Yeah, so D is the answer. Okay, now next question. The least number which when divides 55296 gives the result as a perfect cube is. Okay, now here 55296, you have to follow the factorization. Okay, 2 2s are 2 7s are 2 6, then 4 and 8, then you have 2 1 3 8 2 and 4, then 2s are 2 6s are 12, 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2 2s are. Now here you can take 3. Why? Because this number is divisible by 3, because sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Okay, 3 2s are 3 3s are 3 4s are, then this is also divisible by 3. So 3s are 3 7s are 21, 2, then 6, then 8. Okay. Now 3 2s are 6, 1 3 5s are 15, 1 3 6 are. Okay. Now 256 is not divisible by 3. So take 2 table. So 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 8s are. Then you have 2 into 64. Now 64, don't do the factorization because 64 is what? 4 cube directly. Okay. So group them now. 2 cube into 3 cube into 2 square into 4 cube. Okay. Now this is fine, but this fellow is alone. Okay, it is not a cube, it is a square. Now what are they asking? The least number which when divides this particular number gives the resultant a perfect cube is. Okay, so if we divide the whole, what is the multiplication of this number? It is this. Multiplication of all these 2 cube into 3 cube into 2 square into 4 cube is 55296. Now what is he asking? See, this is not a perfect cube. To make it a perfect cube, with what number should we divide? Okay, so to make it a perfect cube, if we divide with this particular number, that is 2 square, that is 4, this fellow will become a perfect cube. How? This and this will be cancelled and 2 cube 3 into 3 cube into 4 cube will be left out. Okay, so 4 is the answer, B. Next question. The cube of 998 is, see, one method is direct 998 into 998 into 998. The second method is 1000 minus 2 whole cube. Then you will do a cube, a minus b whole cube formula. A minus b whole cube is what? A cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Okay, that is one way. The third method is 998. I'll write 1998 as 1000 minus 2. Okay, 998. 1000 minus 2. What will you get? 998 000 minus, what is 998 into 2? It is 2000 minus 4, no? Okay, so 2000 minus 4 is what? 11996, 1996. So what will you get here? 996004. Okay, now this 998, again I will write it as 1000 minus 2. Okay, now we will multiply this. What will you get? You will get this 996,004,000 minus 996,004 into 2. What is that? It is 2 4s are 8, 0, 0, 2 6s are 12, 2 9s are 18, 19, 2 9s are 18, 19. Okay. So what is the difference? It is 2 9 9 1 1 0 4 9 9. Okay. So this is the answer. You getting my point? The difference of this number and this number is this much. Okay, 2 9 9 1 1 0 4 9 9 1. Okay. So option A is the correct answer. This is the third method. First method is direct method. Second one is A minus B whole cube. Third one is 998 into 998 into 998. How will you do? You have to write 998 as 1000 minus 2. Next 998 also as 1000 minus 2, and then you will get this answer. Alright? Yeah. Next question. A person wants to arrange his colleagues in the form of a perfect square, but he finds there are 11 persons more. What will be the total number of persons in the front row if the total number of persons with him is 2412? Okay. So he is saying that this fellow wants to arrange all his colleagues in the form of a perfect square. Okay. So number of rows, number of columns should be same. Okay, but he is saying he has 11 persons more, which means let the required number of rows and columns, okay, be x. So number of rows is x and number of columns is also x. Okay, plus 11 is equal to 2412. This fellow wants to arrange them like this, but there are 11 more people, no? So x square plus 11 is equal to 2412. Now x square is how much? 2401. Okay, now observe the options here. See, it is ending with 1. So its square root should also end with 1 or 9. Okay, they should end with 1 or 9. So D is gone. Now again observe these options. Don't do calculations just like that for the sake of doing. Observe the options so that you will save some time. Okay, so here 51 and 59. If you don't know what is 51 square, 59 square, but you will know 50 square, no? It is what? 2500. Okay. 50 square itself is 2500. Then 51 square will be more than 2500. But this fellow is bichara, it is 2401. It is less than 2500. No. So this is gone. 59 square, it will be way more than 51 square. So this fellow is also gone. What is left out? It is C. Just by observation and without calculation, you will arrive at the answer. This part you should do. We cannot deny that. But I am talking about the square root of 2401. That by observing options, you can directly do. Okay? Yeah. The cube root of this particular number. Now, you have to understand that decimals will get added when you multiply two decimals. Okay, suppose if I am doing 0.2 into 0.2, what is the resultant answer? 2 2s are 4, but what about the decimals? It will be 0.04. The answer will be 0.04. Now, what is happening to the decimal places? The digits are getting multiplied, but the decimals are getting added. One decimal place, two decimal place. So, two decimal places here, which means they are getting added. The same logic we will use here. Okay. This is for square root, no? So, this is for cube root they are asking. 8, this is not the answer. D you can eliminate. Why? Because 2 cube is what? It should end with 8. If the digits place should end with 8 if it is cube of 2. So, this is gone. So, the answer is 8 cube. That is clear. But how about the decimal places? To calculate the decimal places, you have to divide the number of digits after the decimals with 3. Now, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 decimal places by 3. 3 ones are 3, 2s are. Okay, so in the answer, you should have only 2 decimal places. So, the answer is B. Okay, now, if the sum of two numbers is 18 and the sum of their squares is 180, then find the numbers. Okay, they're saying sum of two numbers is 18 and sum of squares of numbers is how much? 180. Okay, one method, method 1 is substituting the value of x or y in this equation, that is x square plus what is y? 18 minus x, no? 18 minus x whole square is equal to 180. This is one method. But in method 2, this is a laborious one, so don't go for this. I'll tell you an easier method, okay? See, x plus y whole square can be written, x square plus y square can be written as x plus y whole square minus 2xy is equal to 180. Now, how did I write this? There is a formula, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay. Now, what did I do? And a plus b whole square minus 2ab is how much? A square plus b square. That is what I used here. Okay. X square plus y square, I wrote it as x plus y whole square minus 2xy. Alright. Now, substitute the value of x plus y here. It's 18 square minus 2xy is equal to 180. Okay. Now, what is 18 square? It's 324. 324 minus 2xy is equal to 180 and 2xy will be equal to 144. 2 ones are 2 sevens are 2. So, xy is 72 and x plus y is 18. Okay, these two are the equations. Now, don't solve these equations and find x and y. No, then what should you do? You should observe the options. Okay, x plus y is equal to 18. All these options satisfy. But this condition, how many of the options will satisfy? 11 into 7 is 77. It is not satisfying this one. So, it's gone. 6 into 12. Yes, 6 12s are 72. So, this is the answer. 6 into 12 is the answer. Okay. 5 into 13, no. 8 into 10 is 80, no. So, 6 into 12 is the answer. Okay. Observe the options always, always. Okay. And save time and use it for other questions. Yeah. In a group of friends, each person paid as much money as the number of people in the group. How many friends are there in the group if the total amount collected is 196? Okay. Now, you by seeing this number only, you will get to the conclusion that it should be, the answer should be 14. Okay. Because he is saying that x square, each fellow is paying the amount as many people as they are there. Okay, equal to as many people as they are there. So, x square will be equal to 196. So, x is equal to 14. But 14 is not there in the options. Then what will you do? Here, you have to use your common sense. Here, one concept, that is rupees and pies. 1 rupee is how many pies? 100 pies. So, this fellow is saying that 196, a total of 196 rupees is collected. Okay. So, it could be 19600 pies. Alright. Now, what is x into x is equal to 19600? X square is what? 14 into 14 into 100. What is x? It will become 140. Okay, this 100 will become, when you are taking the square root, this 100 fellow will become 10 and 14 into 14 will become 114. Only 114 will come here, not 114. I am talking about 114 will come here, the other 14 will go off. Okay, so x is equal to 140 is the answer. Now, you might get confused. See, 14 is, we are getting 14 as the answer, but 14 is not there. So, this is a wrong question. No, this is the concept that you have to use. Okay, yeah. For what values of m is mx square plus mx plus 12x plus 16 a perfect square? See, for people who know the concept of quadratic equations, okay, there is something called discriminant. If a quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c, then the discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to, if it is 0, then it is a perfect square. Okay, this might sound like, you know, Greek and Latin for some people. No issues. I will tell you easier method of how to solve this one. Okay, there's one more method of solving this one, that is by observing the options. Okay, but for this you have to know the basic formula, that's all. Which one? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, or a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, this one you will be all anyways familiar. So if you know this formula and if you observe the options, you will arrive at the answer. You don't need to know this at all. Okay, happy? Now, substitute. See, 4 is common in all the options, so don't check for 4. We'll check it at the last, because none of the above is also given now. So 4, you keep it aside. Only you check 1, 9 and 36. Okay. So substitute m is equal to 1 in this equation. What are you getting? X square plus x plus 12x plus 16. Okay. And x square plus 13x plus 4 square. Okay. Can you write this in the form of 2ab? No, right? So this cannot be written as a perfect square. Therefore, for m is equal to 1, it is not a perfect square. Option A is ruled out. Now come to option B. We are not going to check for 4 as I told you earlier. We'll check for 9. Okay. What will happen if we substitute 9 in this equation? It is 9x square plus 9x plus 16. Okay. This is 3x whole square. I am trying to convert the equation into this form. Okay. Plus 3 into 3x plus 4 square. Now this is not in the form of 2ab. 2 into 3x into 4. It is not in that form, no. So it is not a perfect square. So this is also ruled out. Okay. Now we will check for m is equal to 36. Now if you substitute 36 there, what will happen? 36x square plus 36x plus 12x plus 16. What is happening? 6x square plus 48x plus 4 square. Okay. Now this 48 can be written as 2 into, what is a here? 6x. 6x into 4. 2 6 are 12. 12 4s are 48. 2ab. It's written in the form of 2ab, no? So 6x whole square plus 2 into 6x into 4 plus 4 square. This is nothing but 6x plus 4 whole square. So this, when m is equal to 36, this particular equation can be written as a perfect square. 36 pass the test. Now 4, how about 4? Now we'll check for 4 also. Okay. 4x square plus 4x plus 12x plus 16. So this is 2x square plus 16x plus 4 square. Okay. So this one can be written as, the 16x can be written as 2 into 2x into 4. Now the whole equation will become 2x plus 4 whole square. So this equation can be written as a perfect square when m is equal to 4 and m is equal to 36. Okay. And the perfect squares are 6x plus 4 whole square and 2x plus 4 whole square. So C is the answer. Okay. Yeah. This is easier, no? Yeah. If the sum of the squares of two positive numbers is this much and the square root of one number is 8, then the other number is. Okay. He's saying, so let the two numbers be x and y. This fellow is saying that the square root of one number is 8. So y is the number, suppose. Square root of y is 8. So y will become what? 64. This step, no, many people will commit mistake here. Okay, write it step by step. Okay, in hurry, do not make a mistake. They will think square instead of square root. Okay, so this is little bit tricky. Yeah. Now what did they say? Sum of squares of two positive numbers. X square plus y square is what? 4132. Now x square plus what is y? 64 square is equal to 4132. Now x square is equal to 4132 minus 64 square. Now what is 64 square? 64. 6 6 are 36. 4 4s are 16. 6 4s are 24 plus 24 is 48. So it is 6901 4096. Okay. So 4132 minus 4096. 6 12 12 minus 9 is 3. Then you will get 0. So 36. X square is 36. So x is 6. Alright. Yeah. Now, there are three sets of natural numbers 1 to 100. Set A consists of all natural numbers which are prime up to 100. Okay, set A is what? Prime numbers from 1 to 100. Now, set B contains all non-prime even natural numbers up to 100. Non-prime even natural numbers means it will start with 4. Okay, you will get all the even numbers except 2. Why aren't you taking 2? It's because 2 is the only even prime number and they are talking about non-prime numbers. No, so you will not write 2 here. Okay. Now, set C contains all non-prime odd natural numbers up to 100. Okay, non-prime odd natural numbers up to 100. So, it will have what? It will have all the squares of odd numbers, that is 1, 9, they'll have 25, okay, and so on. And they will also have numbers like 15, 21, 27, okay. Let's see what are they asking. The average of all the perfect squares of the set C is, okay, cool. So, you don't need to bother about set A and set B at all. Then why did they mention? To confuse you. That's all. Okay, so set A and set B, you don't need to bother. Now, they are asking the average of all the perfect squares of set C. Now, set C has only the perfect squares of which numbers? Of odd numbers. That's what we wrote, right? 1, 9, 25. Okay. So, they are asking the average of all the perfect squares. So, what are the perfect squares that are there? Odd perfect squares in this particular set. It is 1. Then you have 3 square, that is 9. You have 5 square, that is 25. And then you have 6 square will not be there. 7 square is 49. 8 square will not be there. You have 9 square, which is 81. Okay. So, they are asking the sum? No, they are asking the average. Be very careful. Okay. Now, 81 plus 9. Addition also you do this way. 81 plus 9, you will get what? 90. And 49 plus 1 is 50. So, 90 plus 50 is how much? 140. 140 plus 25 is 165. Now, what is the average? 165 by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Okay. 5 ones are, 5 threes are 15. 3s are. So, 33 is the average. Alright. So, this is the answer. From tomorrow onwards, the CSAT explanation classes will be available in our app only. To access the CSAT Made Easy classes, click the link in the description. This is it for today. Practice these methods consistently, revise them, and you will be very confident about CSAT paper. Always remember, 10 questions a day keeps your CSAT fear at bay. All the best.